Hi, I'm Jen from JenThereDoneThat, and we are on week 4 of the island-wide lockdown in Puerto Rico. So we're starting week 4. We have the same restrictions that we were having previous. All businesses are closed except the essentials, groceries, gas stations, pharmacies, medical offices. We still have the same updated curfew of 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. We cannot go to the beach. We're really not supposed to be out walking around. I'm in my property. I'm in the back of my house. So I guess that's allowed. And people have been able to walk their dogs around the block, but they're really not allowing people to just walk around the neighborhood. And some people got yelled at for driving around the neighborhood. And yeah, there's a lot of restrictions. We're seeing neighbors calling in other neighbors and reporting them, and it's getting kind of crazy out there. The driving is still limited to Monday, Wednesday, Friday for evens, and Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday for odd license plate numbers, and no one's supposed to be driving on Sunday except for emergency medical care. We have Good Friday coming up. So normally most places would choose to close on Good Friday. They would reopen on Saturday, and then basically everything closes on Easter Sunday. There are usually some restaurants, convenience stores that choose to be open on Easter Sunday, but most major stores are closed. Well, this year, because of lockdown, everything is ordered to be closed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's created a little bit of panic at the grocery stores, and as soon as that was announced, people have been going to the grocery store and just stocking up because they know they won't be able to all weekend. There's also rumors of extending for multiple weekends, and really the rules and regulations are changing so quickly. I wake up every morning and just kind of check, all right, what's changed today? One of the big changes is masks are now required to go to even just the grocery store. So you have to have your mask for grocery store, and they're recommending anytime you go out in public. And I don't know if that's a recommendation or if it's going to be a requirement. So anybody and everybody I know that knows how to sew has been making masks. So I've actually been making a few different kind, and yeah, I sew, but it has been so long. I'm really out of practice. So I've made ones that are too small, and ones that are too big, and different styles. So I'm gonna work on these more today and really work on the sizing and the styles. And then once I get some of these prototypes actually that work, I will be spending the rest of the afternoon and the next few days cutting out masks and sewing masks for family, friends, neighbors, whoever needs them, because you can't go out and buy masks, but you have to have masks to go shopping. So the masks are my new project, and everyone I know with a sewing machine and an ability to sew is sewing. So there's a lot of homemade masks right now. We're definitely having difficulty sourcing materials. A friend of mine that also sews was just able to get some more sewing supplies and fabric. I'm not even sure where she got it, but she did. And so I know she's off and running, making a whole bunch of masks. And I have fabric, so I'm okay there. But there's a lot of other business supplies that I can't buy right now. I can't just go to the store like I normally would, because those business supplies are considered non-essential. So we're down to ordering from Amazon or ordering online. and that takes longer, and then a lot of the products, a lot of the things that I need, I just can't get shipped to me. I can't get shipped to me in a timely fashion, for whatever reason. So it's starting to impact the businesses that aren't closed, that can work remote, that do have, like for me, I have a home office. So I'm working from my home office remote. No one else is here, but I'm getting to the point where I don't have the supplies necessarily to continue some of my projects and some of my work. One of my neighbors also has a very, very bald tire, and they're gonna lose that tire any day now. And obviously they're not driving except for necessity, but if they needed to go to the emergency room or something, that may be the last trip on that car. They really, really want to go to the tire shop and get their tires replaced. And another friend of mine who works for the pharmaceutical companies, and he does drive, he's due for an oil change. So it's all these little things that are starting to add up, that they're not open. You can't go and just buy new tires or get your oil changed because those businesses are closed. Another friend of mine, her children flushed something down the toilet that they shouldn't have, so they've had a backed up toilet for 2, I think maybe 3 weeks now. And she would normally just go to the store and buy something to clear the drain, buy a new fancy plumber, buy a plunger, or buy one of the snakes, or just call out a plumber. She can't do any of those things, so she's trying to do all the homemade recipes and everything she sees of like how to fix this on your own using natural chemicals from your kitchen. And no, she still has a clogged toilet. She's really hoping that some of these restrictions will be lifted so that she either can go and buy supplies to clear this toilet, or she can hire a plumber to come into her house. And then of course she's worried about a plumber coming into her home. She has an autoimmune compromised child, and so there's that fear. And really, she just wants to take care of this herself, but she can't get the supplies. And so it's been 2-3 weeks of this backed up toilet. It's really, it doesn't sound like that would be such a big deal, but it's just one more thing stressing her out. So we're all dealing with different levels of stress, and it's 4 weeks. I mean, this has been tough. It's a mental exercise, and some people it's a physical, because we can't physically go out. I'm lucky I have stairs. I have a little bit of a backyard, so I can get fresh air, and I walk up and down my stairs a million times. I check my steps at the end of the day, and I go, wow, I walked up a lot of stairs today. But it's just not the same as being able to go out and exercise like we're used to. So it's just kind of everything is coming up right now. So that's where we are with week 4. Thank you for letting me ramble on a bit about my life and what's going on. Thanks for watching. I have a lot of new subscribers from the week 3 video, so if you haven't seen that one, I'll leave that in the link above. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave those below. I read everything. It just takes me a little while to get through them all, and I try to respond when you ask questions, either about living in Puerto Rico, moving to Puerto Rico, or the lockdown in general. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.